Hello everyone, welcome to History and Culture. The Forbidden City, or Gugong, has always been revered as a sacred place in the hearts of the Chinese people. Its history and cultural heritage are simply captivating. But do you know? Beneath this palace, which is admired by countless people, lies a secret that has been hidden for a full 600 years. According to rumors, those who knew this secret seem to have quietly disappeared, as if some mysterious force were controlling them from behind the scenes. So, what is this little-known secret? And why has it managed to silence those who were once in the know throughout history? This mystery has long captured the curiosity of many and has become a legendary tale about the Forbidden City. According to public records, the Forbidden City, also known as the Imperial Palace or the Zetian, is one of the 5 great palaces in the world and has a history spanning over 600 years. It is not only a symbol of ancient Chinese palaces but also a world cultural heritage site, bearing witness to countless historical events. The Forbidden City began to gradually open to the public in the 20th century, but it was not fully accessible. Many areas remain locked, or are marked with signs saying, "No entry." These restricted areas have sparked infinite curiosity and given rise to various rumors. One such restricted area is the Daming Palace, which was originally built during the Yuan dynasty and later renovated after Zhu Yuanzhang established the Ming dynasty. When Zhu Yuanzhang decided to move the capital, he constructed the Qianqing Palace, which became the new political center. After the Qing dynasty entered China, the Qianqing Palace became the Imperial Palace of the Qing dynasty. People connect the Daming Palace with these historical changes, speculating that it may hold some mysterious prophetic significance. Another area of intrigue is the Xinang Palace, where the Empress Dowager Cixi resided. Not only in modern times but also in the past, the Xinang Palace was a very mysterious place, not easily accessible to just anyone. It is said that after Empress Dowager Xiaozhuang's death, the emperor intended to place her body in the Xinang Palace. However, this proposal faced opposition from the officials and was never carried out. Later, people claimed to have seen images of eunuchs and palace maids flickering on the walls of the Xinang Palace, seemingly the spirits of deceased palace maids and eunuchs continuing to serve the soul of Empress Dowager Xiaozhuang in the afterlife. Apart from Xinang Palace, there is another area in the Forbidden City called the Zhenfei Well, which has a heartbreaking history. The name of the well comes from the death of Empress Zhenfei, who was murdered by Empress Dowager Cixi. It is said that during the invasion of the Eight-Nation Alliance in Beijing, Empress Dowager Cixi, jealous of Empress Zhenfei, falsely accused her and had her executed. Cixi declared that Empress Zhenfei's beauty might provoke insults from foreign powers, thus tarnishing the royal family's reputation. Therefore, she ordered that Zhenfei be thrown into the well to die. It was not until a year later that Zhenfei's body was retrieved and buried. Due to these tragic historical events, combined with some supernatural occurrences, many people feel that these places are filled with a terrifying atmosphere. However, the authorities have their own explanation for these restricted areas. They state that these places have not been repaired for a long time and have become very dilapidated, so they are currently in the process of restoration. They suggest that once the restoration is complete, these areas will eventually be opened to the public again. From this perspective, the so-called restricted zones in the Forbidden City may not have as many mysterious stories as people imagine. However, beneath the Forbidden City lies an astonishing secret, one that remained hidden for 600 years before it was uncovered. This secret was revealed by a chance discovery. One day, a maintenance worker, while cleaning the floor tiles in the Hall of Supreme Harmony, discovered that beneath the tiles, there was an additional layer of flooring. Initially, he thought it was a mistake by the builders, who had laid a redundant layer of tiles. But when he removed the second layer, he found a third layer. At this point, he began to realize that this was no ordinary situation. He immediately reported this discovery, and experts quickly arrived at the scene to investigate further. To their surprise, as the layers of tiles were peeled away, they discovered many broken pieces of porcelain, each bearing distinct royal markings. Experts speculated that these porcelains were likely destroyed and buried because they were not allowed to be circulated among the public. After further excavation, the experts found that there were a total of 15 layers of floor tiles. A structural configuration that clearly did not align with normal architectural principles. Why are there so many layers of floor tiles in the Hall of Supreme Harmony? To understand this question, we first need to explore the history of the Forbidden City. The Forbidden City was commissioned by the Yongle Emperor, Zhu Di, and its construction involved 300,000 laborers over a period of 14 years. The vast project covered an area of 720,000 square meters, with a total of 9,999 rooms in the palace, each one magnificently decorated. After its completion, the Forbidden City became the center of power for 24 emperors, serving as the capital for successive dynasties. Such a grand and prosperous palace hides many secrets. While researching the history of the Forbidden City, experts examined many historical records about Zhu Di's construction of the palace and proposed several possible reasons to explain why there are so many layers of floor tiles under the Hall of Supreme Harmony. First, the Hall of Supreme Harmony is the center of the Forbidden City and the site for important ceremonies. It is the busiest area of the palace, where a large number of people frequently pass through. To prevent the floor from collapsing due to the pressure of the crowds, the use of 15 layers of tiles was likely necessary to reinforce the foundation. This is one of the surface explanations. However, experts also suggest a deeper reason closely related to Zhu Di's personal experiences. Zhu Di did not ascend to the throne by inheritance but seized it through rebellion. This process earned him many enemies. Although he eventually became emperor, he was always on guard, fearing assassination attempts. Zhu Di was inherently suspicious, and to ensure his safety, he had the walls of the Forbidden City built very high, reaching several meters in height. However, walls alone were not enough. He was also concerned that enemies might dig tunnels to infiltrate. As a result, he ordered more tiles to be laid on the foundation to create a more enclosed and secure space. This is another explanation for the 15 layers of floor tiles in the Forbidden City. In addition, experts discovered ceramic fragments at the Longzong Gate in the Forbidden City. Upon identification, these fragments were found to be from the Ding and Xizhou kills of the Yuan dynasty. The discovery of these ceramics sparked speculation. What connection might there be between the Yuan dynasty's imperial palace and the Forbidden City? In fact, Zhu Di harbored a deep hatred for the Yuan dynasty. After seizing the throne of the Ming dynasty, he completely destroyed the Yuan imperial palace and built the Forbidden City on its ruins. The completion of the Forbidden City symbolized his total rejection and conquest of the Yuan dynasty, forever stamping it underfoot. Historical records indicate that during the construction of the Forbidden City, many of the artisans involved in the design and construction were executed after the project's completion. There are even rumors that all the workers were silenced. This suggests that, in order to keep the secrets of the construction process from being revealed, Zhu Di adopted very harsh measures, reflecting his ruthless approach to securing his empire. Therefore, the secret beneath the 15 layers of tiles in the Forbidden City may be the very presence of the Yuan dynasty's imperial palace. Zhu Di, in an effort to completely eliminate the influence of the Yuan, went to extreme lengths to ensure that this historical imprint was forever erased. Behind this history lies a world of power struggles, historical memory, and intricate design. It is also worth mentioning that while people are fascinated by the secret beneath the floor tiles of the Forbidden City, the architectural structure and quality of the building itself are equally impressive. Experts have specifically studied the building quality of the Forbidden City and believe it is capable of withstanding earthquakes of magnitude 10 or higher. Even more astonishing is the fact that no bricks or nails were used in the construction. Nearly all the materials are wood. Despite numerous earthquakes and natural disasters, the Forbidden City has remained as solid as ever, undamaged. So, why is this the case? The Forbidden City employs the ancient tenon and mortise structure. A clever connection method that does not require nails or other metal fasteners. Instead, the wooden components are tightly connected by their own interlocking tenons and mortises, with no gaps between them. This structure is not only durable and long-lasting, but also absorbs vibrations to a certain degree, providing a buffer effect that ensures the building's stability. You can imagine that such a vast and complex project must have involved thousands of artisans working tirelessly, day and night, to complete it. According to relevant historians, the mystery, grandeur, and solidity of the Forbidden City leave us in awe of the wisdom and skill of ancient architects. Although the craftsmen of the time lacked modern high-tech tools and equipment, they relied on their superb craftsmanship and profound understanding of architecture to create such a stunning architectural marvel. Every piece of wood, every inch of space in the Forbidden City, is the result of their ingenious design and hard work, allowing us to deeply appreciate the boundless charm of ancient Chinese architecture. This is the History and Culture channel. Liking and subscribing are the greatest help and support to us. Thank you everyone and see you in the next time.